Good evening, folks. Luke Michael Howard, clinical hypnotist and owner of Hypnosis here in Toronto on a Friday evening. Don't know what time it is where you're watching in the world. Just a quick reminder, Monday, the 9th of March, this coming Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be doing a live Facebook Live on this very channel. And it's going to be expressing my story on anxiety. Hello, Hypno Pixie. And how I overcame anxiety. I'm going to teach you some steps. 3 things, in fact, that I did to overcome my anxiety. And I teach my clients from day to day. I teach that with you. Show that to you on Monday. So please tune in on Monday. Tell your friends about it. Share it as well. However, something happened to me yesterday, and sometimes we don't realise, how far that we have come. And yesterday was a situation where my website went down, and a couple other things weren't going my way. Now, in the old days, I would have gone into autopilot mode, and I would have been frantically anxious, and which would have led to me being stressed, which would have led to me being angry, which would have led to me being unoptimal with my time. So my website went down, and instead of me being I'm feeling like anxious, like I'm not helping people, I'm losing business. By the way, if you're watching, give me a thumbs up, give me a wave, let me know you're there, and put where you are in the world underneath. I'd like to know where you're watching from. As I said, I am in Toronto, Canada, which is not the capital I used to think it was. So as I'm catching myself not reacting on autopilot to my website being down and my day not going fantastically great yesterday, I realised something had changed. I was remarkably calm. And I caught myself being remarkably calm and not getting freaked out, not having a panic attack. And I thought, wow, I actually have come quite far. Hey, Della Robertson, nice to see that you're watching. If you're watching, give me a wave or a thumbs up. And I say this not to impress you, but to press upon you that sometimes we don't realise how far we've come. And the reason that I computed that I was reacting differently is I've done the work over a long period of time to overcome, thank you, my anxiety. I've done the work. Melanie Germain, Hypno Pixie is watching as well, a wave there. And that's when I got it. There's no quick fix, and yes, it's a misnomer in some ways because I'm talking about rapid removal. And make no mistakes about it, I am going to teach techniques on Monday that will give you rapid removal in the moment from panic attacks and so forth. But I'm talking about that long-term removal of anxiety and that automatic default reaction that I used to just go into anxiety when things weren't going my way. And when I caught myself not reacting that way, and I was actually quite calm, and I was just controlling the things that I could control, which was sending an email to my webmaster to ask him to fix my website, to keep an eye on it. And I realised, you know what, I'm reacting differently. Things have changed. Things are different now. And they're different now. And they changed because I put the time in. I put the effort in. I put the energy in to fixing that area of my life. Because I didn't want to be that guy that was so panicky, so anxious all the time, unpleasant to be around, and filtering my experiences and communications from that place. I made a decision a long time ago. I didn't want to be that guy anymore. Didn't want to communicate from a place of lack, a place of anxiety. Didn't want to come from there anymore. So that incident yesterday showed me that the time, the effort, the work that I put into it, it actually pays off. Again, I'm not saying that to impress you, but to impress upon you. Sometimes you'll forget how far you've come, and you'll be in a situation, an old trigger, if you will, and you'll catch yourself, be like, I'm no longer freaking out about this. I'm doing something different. So I guess all that time I spent doing the techniques, letting go of the anxiety daily, moment to moment, if you had to, actually paid off, and things are changing now. So sometimes be kind to yourself and celebrate small victories. Because for what? What is a war? What is a big victory? It's lots of little micro victories that you have that lead you to winning this war for yourself and sovereignty of your own mind and body. Thank you, Miss Melanie Germain, for your comment. So, again, Monday, the 9th of March, this upcoming Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be here for at least 30 minutes, possibly 45, maybe 60. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to be sharing my story, my life story of how I overcome anxiety when I was a teenager and what I went through. I'm going to teach you at least 3 tangible tools that you can use, that you can apply on yourself, on your own mind and on your own body to get more freedom, more control of your mind and your emotions. I'm going to do that on Monday. I'm going to teach you that. So if you know anyone that is suffering from the symptoms of anxiety, panic attacks, anything like that, give them the link, tell them about it, to join us on Monday so we give them some help. Hey Karen, thank you for waving. It's nice to know that you're there. And wherever you are from the world, guys, just put your locations underneath, which country you're from. I'm just curious. And once you've done that, any questions you have that you'd like for me to cover in the Q&A section of Monday's Facebook Live, then put them underneath this video right here that you're watching as I look down and indicate my fingers. Put your questions, any specific questions you've got about anxiety, general anxiety, more acute anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, phobias that you may have that would fall under the umbrella of anxiety. Insomnia falls under the umbrella of anxiety. Social anxiety falls under the umbrella as well. Any questions you've got about those for yourself or loved ones, put them underneath this video, and I'm going to be making a note of them and covering as many as I can, time permitting. Monday, the 9th of March, this upcoming Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern on this very channel, Facebook Live. So I guess all that's left for me to say is have a great rest of your Friday. Always believe.